welcome back to another video. This is another theatre week. So the next 2 weeks I'm at Shopfront Theatre for Harness Ensemble, which you might have seen in other vlogs. I've done lots about it so far. But we're doing a theatre development for the next 2 weeks, and then the following 2 weeks, some of the weeknights and weekend nights, I'm performing a show, which is really exciting. Yeah, this is Benson. He likes to join in, or just likes lots of pats, don't you? So this week I'm at Shopfront from Monday to Friday, so 10 till 4. We're there. We are doing a show which has lots of audience interaction. From the last development, which was 2 weeks ago, the audience is going to put on like sheets as we're ghosts, and then they get moved into this other space, which is like a hotel room. And then things happen. So as performers, we do things. I think there's going to be 2 groups. So like we're either a performer or we're like kind of the facilitator of the work to do maybe like sound and tech and like props and like just be a ghost as well and like help the audience move through. So I'm really excited about it. I think it should be fun. I'm really loving getting back into developing theatre again, and it's nice to like do it at Shopfront, which is such a supportive environment. If you don't know, it's a theatre in southwest Sydney and it's for young people mostly. I am now 31, so I'm not young, but I'm still doing the harness program. The cutoff I think was actually meant to be like 29 or 30, but I applied, they let me in. I think there's some other people my same age, and it's just like since COVID, like we lost a bit of time. So I still feel like I am in the young artist realm. I should be 27, but no. I'm 31, I'm doing this youth program, but it should be lots of fun. I'm really excited that I have been able to commit to doing it. I have part-time jobs, but I'm using annual leave a couple of days this week, and then other things I like do contract work. So I've just like been able to move things around to prioritize making art. So I'm really excited. Come along for the week. I found this on the side of the road when I was going for my little lunchtime walk in Carlton, where Shopfront Theatre is. I've been thinking about getting one for my show, but I wasn't sure, and like they're kind of pricey, but I found it. It's in perfect condition. I just got to like give it a clean, and I don't know if it's going to be part of the show, but I thought I better just take it and then I can get rid of it if I don't need it. So I'm really excited about that. I think that's really fun. We're finished for the day. I'm just about to drive home. I had a great day. Like we're starting to put the show together, and I think I know more about the bits that I'm going to do in the show because it's like very audience interactive and improvisation, a little bit of like the audience are in the space, the same place we're performing, and there's like certain marks that I'm gonna do and like sit on certain furniture, but like if another performer, like we're tracking if their performance is like taking place on that bit of furniture, what do you do? If an audience member's sitting there, like they may get up but they may not. You might just perform with them. My phone just said the storage was full, but I'm gonna drive home now and I will clear my phone tonight so I can film more. So see you tomorrow.
Do you want to head back to where Hannah is and you can both walk up the aisle like you're looking?
Yeah, that looks good. Cool. And it's like, there's no toilet. Can I get one of you like just in front of the tires, no hands, like looking as ghost as possible?
I've had a very theatre-y week because when I wasn't at Shopfront Theatre, I was also working on my Fringe show, SPRFRK. I've been like mostly making costumes. I haven't wrote a lot of what I wanted to be yet. So like thinking about ideas and like how I think the show is going to go as I'm like making my costumes. I've ordered some stuff from Shein, which I hate Shein, but it's like, it's good in the it's not good. It's good in the way that like it's affordable, and like making theatre, especially because it's just me independently, like I don't think I'm gonna really make any money. I'm probably gonna spend more than I end up earning in ticket sales. I could be surprised, but I assume I'm going to be spending at least a little bit more, but hopefully I kind of break even. But in saying that, like I want a really cool costume and I don't quite have the funds or the time to make it, or even like I probably can make a lot of things, but then it costs so much from fabric, but I'm making parts of it. So I've been like sequining like this bra that takes forever, and I'm going to show you actually. So here's all the sequins I've been doing. I'm almost finished one cup and I started outlining it. It's going to be all covered in sequins. So it just takes so long, but it's like so sparkly and these little beads. And then I bought, this is the best thing ever. I bought these shoes, which I love. They're like sparkly as well, matching the vibe, but that is so cool. Yeah, these are Shein, unfortunately. And then I bought a couple of other things. Hold on. I have like this waist corset, like leathery kind of look, and that zips. Because I'm assuming my little dance number, it's going to be like burlesque inspired. I don't know if it's full burlesque, but like I can unzip this if I need to, if I would like to get undressed. And then I have this skirt, which is not quite as long as I'd like. I think I want to add another layer, whether that's pink or another black layer, and I think I want to do some more things to this. Yeah, a few more. And this beautiful pink thing behind me, which is where is the, it's like an armhole and another armhole, so it's like a bit of a jackety feather thing. And then I'm making my underwear. I was gonna make it black and I already had that fabric, but I didn't quite have enough, and because it's like a shiny fabric, the one I'm basing it off these like underwear that I already have that I've used for a costume, and they're like double layered, so I wanted a lining, so I really went to Spotlight for a lining, and I came out with this fabric, and I think I'm just going to do them hot pink, so I can do two layers of the same fabric. I even thought about like making one side pink and then one side black, and then I can make these reversible, but I'm just going to make pink ones and then I can figure out the black later. So I've only got two sides. I made a pattern based on the other thing I was making it. So that's the back and that's the front. But then I have to make a reverse of the front and a reverse of the back, so then I can sew them together and then I can sew these two together. So that's a later task. And I think that's all the costume. Oh, I have already some pink gloves that I think I'll wear, some like fishnet stockings or some kind of other stockings. But it's really coming together. I think that's really cool. And I've booked in a photo shoot because our marketing is due at the end of this month. And as I don't know if you know about with Fringe, but with Fringe there's like so many shows going on, which is amazing. But you all get put in this like huge booklet, and your picture's like kind of like this little rectangle. So I want to be able to stand out because like I'm putting a lot of work into it. I would like people to come. I'm only going to be in a small venue. I think it's going to be 30 people like each night, so it's not too many, but it's 6 nights, I think, Tuesday or Saturday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or 5 nights. So 5 times 30. So I'd love it to sell out, and that'd be really cool. So I want to do as much marketing as I can and like get good images also to like for the program and to promote the show. And when I first did a like beginner burlesque class, there was this other girl in it, and like she's gone ahead and done like heaps of burlesque stuff, and it's really cool. But she's also a photographer, and she's done beautiful photography of like usually like burlesque and dance performers, and it's the same kind of vibe that I want in my image, because I think I'm going to wear this costume in my final bit of my theatre performance. But I think that's the best way to market it and then have that. Because it's a show about my pink car. And I'm turning into the pink car. So this is me turning into the pink car, into Super Freak. So I think that'd be cool to have an image. Book that in for, I think it's not this week, next week. I think so. I've got a week to like finish off the costume so I can do it. Because then it gives her a little bit of time to edit. And then the marketing's due the week after. So I've been really busy with my show, which is exciting. And then also, yeah, as I've been talking about with Shopfront, we had a great week. We have one more week of development next week, and then we perform the week after, and we have our tech and dress and then the performances for 2 weeks. So it's like Thursday till Sunday for 2 week blocks. So it's really exciting. It's like very audience interactive. On Friday, oh no, we weren't there Friday. They cancelled Friday because they're building the set. So hopefully it's like all done on Monday, which is really cool because it's set in the hotel room. So they've like slowly throughout the week been putting up walls and like having extra furniture. I've been practicing on like, they have these single beds that have like slats, but we don't have a mattress yet. Hopefully they have one next week because I've been getting so many bruises. I bruise so easy, but I'm covered in bruises and I don't want any bruises all over my body for when I have my photo shoot. So hopefully we've got a mattress. On Thursday afternoon then it was, we just put together kind of what we know of the show, and like we swapped orders of things a little bit just to make it work, and then we tested it out with like, we have these directors, Nat and Cullen, so they're our audience to test it out, and I think it went really well. So one of the things is it's audience interactive, and they put a sheet on and it goes, and we have headphones, and we started playing around on Thursday, kind of like feeding the text into their headphones, and it's like quite sassy and funny and like a way to direct the audience but also just like have fun, because I think sometimes, yeah, we're trying to find that balance of like great serious theatre and what is this show about, but then it's just like we just want a little fun experience. So it's coming along. I'm really excited about it. Today I'm just going to do a little bit of sewing. I think I've already done some sequins this morning. I'm probably going to do some more sequins this afternoon, but I'm off to a dance class. One of my favorite dance instructors, she is a burlesque performer, so she does a burlesque dance class, but that is at the gym that I go to, but not the location I go to, if that makes sense. I go to a gym called One Playground. I normally go to Maryland's. She teaches in Surrey Hills and I think sometimes Marrickville and maybe somewhere else, but I'm going to this one in Surrey Hills today at 1:30. So it's a burlesque class, but like you don't take your clothes off, it's just like in active wear and it's fun. So I'm going because it's something fun to do and I like the class, but also for inspiration for the dance that I have to create for the theatre show I'm doing. So it's a bit of both. It's a bit of research, but it's also just like a bit of fun and I get to dance. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to sew a bit more, I think, tonight and get ready for the week. I might try and film a bit of the dance class. You're the top star of the big part of the big hills.